It's Christmas time. Curl up and get comfy and let's read a story. Today's story is The Gingerbread Man Who Wanted an Adventure. The moment Ginger Snap opened his icing eyes for the first time, he knew one thing for certain. He was not meant to sit politely on a cookie plate. The bakery around him smelled of cinnamon, nutmeg, warm dough, and vanilla frosting. Other gingerbread cookies lay cooling beside him, some decorated with gumdrop buttons, others with piped-on scarves or chocolate chip smiles. They were content to stay still. Ginger Snap was not. He stretched his tiny cookie arms, he wiggled his icing toes, and when the baker turned her back to stir a new batch of dough, Ginger Snap whispered, "Adventure, here I come." He hopped off the cooling rack with a soft thump, landing perfectly on the wooden counter. A dusting of flour puffed up around him. Oh, this is exciting already. He tiptoed across the counter, slid down a rolling pin like it was a playground slide, and hopped onto a stack of peppermint sticks. Using them like a ladder, he climbed up the bakery window and peeked outside. Snow drifted softly through the street. Children in colorful coats passed by. Christmas wreaths hung on doors, and the sounds of holiday cheer bubbled through the air. So Ginger Snap pushed open the tiny crack at the bottom of the window and slipped out into the snowy evening. The cold air tingled his frosting, but he loved it. His first stop was the snowy hill behind the bakery. Children were sledding, laughing, and zooming past one another. Ginger Snap spotted a silver lunch tray sticking out of a snowbank and grinned. A perfect sled. He hopped on and zoomed downhill. The wind whooshed past his icing smile. Snowflakes sparkled all around him. "This is incredible," he shouted, even though no one could hear him over the laughter. Halfway down, he hit a bump and soared straight into the air, landing perfectly in a child's coat pocket. "Well, hello there," Ginger Snap whispered. The child reached in for mittens and gasped when he saw the little gingerbread man blinking up at him. "You're alive?" the boy whispered. "Only on Tuesdays," Ginger Snap said proudly. The boy laughed. "Do you want to go home with me?" "I'm on an adventure," Ginger Snap said, "but thank you." He tipped his frosting hat, hopped out of the pocket, and continued on his way. Next, he wandered into a small cafe where a woman stirred a giant mug of hot cocoa topped with marshmallows. The cocoa steamed like a warm brown lake. Ginger Snap climbed up the handle of the mug and shouted, "Look at this, a chocolate spa!" He grabbed a candy cane from the counter and used it like a surfboard, swooshing and swirling across the cocoa surface. Marshmallows bobbed like fluffy white islands. Customers gasped as he surfed across the mug, jumped over a marshmallow, spun in a circle, and stuck the landing. He bowed. Thank you. I'll be here all week, or until someone eats me." But as the day drifted into evening and the lights in the cafe glowed warm and golden, Ginger Snap looked out the window at the bakery across the street. Suddenly he felt something strange. He missed it. He missed the warm ovens, the sweet smell of baking dough, the soft chatter of customers, and even the baker humming Christmas songs under her breath. "I think," he said to himself, "my adventure is taking me home." So Ginger Snap hopped down from the counter, dashed across the snowy street, and squeezed back through the tiny window crack. Inside, the baker gasped when she saw the trail of flour footprints and the open window. "Oh my goodness! What on earth?" Then she spotted Ginger Snap standing proudly on the counter, covered in snowflakes and cocoa splashes. The baker laughed. "Where have you been?" "Becoming a legend," Ginger Snap said. She picked him up, brushed him off, and gently placed him right in the front window on a little plate with a handwritten sign beneath him. "The bravest cookie in town," and every child who walked by could swear they saw that cookie wink at them. Thanks for listening. Stay cozy. I'll be back tomorrow with another story.